All right, let's get some clarity on the forecast today with Savannah Welch in for Ashley. It does not look like the rain is stopping anytime soon.
No, the good thing is it's alleviating a little bit. It's not as heavy as it was yesterday, but we saw quite a few flooding impacts. I know we've already talked about that this morning, but a lot of high standing water on roadways, a lot of people going too fast
don't
on
drive
the
into
roadways.
standing water because you never know how deep it is.
I know. I saw it yesterday. Thankfully, I did see a couple people going around, so they knew at least what they should be doing in those situations. But yeah, you can easily get stuck, and it's just not a good idea. So if you do see some water that's like has high levels of water on roadways, just try to go around it if you can. Definitely, though, still seeing some lingering impacts. And this morning, some fog and clouds out there. Port Angeles, a little gray on this Saturday morning. Overall, still seeing some showers through some parts of Puget Sound and cooler conditions as well. 47 degrees right now in Port Angeles and still warming up into the 50s for much of Puget Sound. So really our highs today seasonably normal, mainly in the mid 50s. Our higher region areas or upper level regions 40s for the most part around the passes, and also tomorrow is a very similar story. So mainly in the 40s and mid to low 50s, a couple of degrees off tomorrow. So the highs over the next 24 hours will really be sitting in the mid 50s through much of Puget Sound. The next couple of days, that's what you can expect as well, even beyond the next 24 hours. So still seeing very consistent temperatures with on and off sun breaks and showers too. So that unstable weather pattern we're seeing right now with this upper level low, it's really bringing in a lot of that moisture and keeping things cool. So Monday, Tuesday, still wet. Then Wednesday looks to be relatively dry. So if this forecast holds, we could have some more sunshine midweek. And then we go right back into that cooler and wetter weather pattern towards Thursday and Friday. Still tracking some of those showers out there on radar and some precipitation in the area. We've seen quite a bit of it over the last couple of days, and we'll still see that through Sunday. 1 to 2 inches of rain through Puget Sound all the way through Sunday, 2 to 4 on the coast, and 3 to 5 over the mountains. Of course, those impacts, that's making the snow level come down some. So really Saturday, still relatively high, 9,000 feet, but then by Tuesday, Wednesday, down to 4,000 feet. So seeing more considerable snow impacts as we get into next week for Snoqualmie Pass, Stevens Pass. That's really what you can expect heading into next week. If you're headed to the mountains, that's something to keep in mind. Also, looking at Futurecast, still seeing some showers and rain today. Really this afternoon, you can expect that to continue, but then really overnight into tomorrow, seeing it taper off a little bit. Still seeing some impacts there through much of the area, and then really tomorrow afternoon is when you can expect more steady rainfall. So if you have plans this weekend, tomorrow afternoon, you might see some more rain than say this afternoon. So that's something to keep in mind if you have any fun weekend plans outside. Then Monday, still seeing some showers, but really not as much really widespread impact until you get into Monday afternoon, evening. That's when you start to see more of that rain. The next 5 days really are bringing some more rain. I mean, not as much as this last weekend, or I mean, last 24 hours. Really, yesterday we saw so much rain. So Saturday to Sunday, still seeing some impacts. Monday, Tuesday, also still wet, and then Wednesday looks to be more dry. So can expect temperatures to cool off some over the next 5 days, dipping down into the low 50s and then warming right back up Thursday, Friday. Not warming up that much. I mean, 52 degrees for the high on Friday, but we are seeing some more sun breaks, some more sunshine, so we still might see some relief from all the rain, but the next 24, 48 hours, still expect to see some rain showers throughout the area.